Jonathan Cho with DIA-TV. Beginning of this season, I know that you are still trying to figure out the decisions by your GM, Masai Ujiri, especially trading your close friend DeMar DeRozan. Now that you guys have won the title, where are you at with that? How do you feel now?
When they made the trade, as a friend, and my emotions was there, but I understood that I had to go to work, and I still play for the Toronto Raptors, so I knew that that's my job. My job was to go out there and to be the best basketball player I can be. And how I feel now is we won a championship. I mean, it's a great feeling.
Bruce on the left.
Kyle, Bruce Arthur from the Toronto Star. You've been in this organization for a long time. This has been your goal for a long time. But your whole basketball career, you felt undervalued. You felt like you never found a home until here. And even in your Toronto career, there have been ups and downs. Can you put into words what this means for you, for Kyle Lowry, after everything you've been through kind of your whole life?
Words can't explain how I feel. It's been a long, long time, 13 years. Of NBA basketball, a couple years of college, a couple years of high school basketball, and to be able to say I'm a world champion, it makes me feel great. And to do it with a group of guys that we did it with is amazing. It's just it's kind of still surreal. It hasn't hit me yet, and I'm still kind of in this moment of just is this real yet? And for me, just at the end of the day, I work extremely hard on my game. I work extremely hard on myself, and I am extremely hard on myself. And I'm happy to be able to say I'm a champion, and it's been a long time coming.
In the front row on your right.
Kyle, Trista Crick, USA Today. Fred was sort of joking when he was talking to you about you being one of the most slandered guys in the league. Do you feel that that's sort of the case? Obviously, it doesn't matter now.
People got their own opinions. They're going to say what they want to say. They always have. I hear them, I listen, but they don't affect my life. Everyone has their own opinions. And I go out there and I do my job to the best of my abilities. And the people that know, my teammates, the organization, they know what I bring to the table. And they appreciate what I do and, what I've done. And I score 0 points. People, blah, blah, blah. I do this. I don't score. I understand, what people say. I hear them. But if we win a game and we win as a group, and that's all that matters. Winning is all that matters to me. And, I'm at the highest level of winning right now.
Michael, over here, fourth row.
Kyle, you had the ball in your hand a couple of times at the end of Game 5, and they ended up forcing a Game 6. Where between those 2 days did you make up your mind that you were going to come out and impose yourself the way you did offensively in the first quarter?
I took what the game was going to give me, but I wanted to be aggressive. I look back at every game we've played and we won. I've shot, double-figure times, and I was more aggressive. And the games, I think besides Game 1, but all the other games that we won, I was more aggressive offensively, makes or misses. But people thought that we would kind of be like, oh, man, we gave away Game 5. But the group of guys that we have, we've been able to stay level-headed the whole time and understanding that we had a team that was going to come out here and play extremely hard. Fans were going to be loud, and they were going to fight to the death. And that's the one thing about that group. They fought to the death, and they got some great guys down there, great coaches. And, we tip our hats to those guys because they're the definition of champions.
What did you learn about Kawhi during the last 2 months that you didn't know from the regular season?
How tough. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, he's unbelievably good. He's been showing it all year. It's nothing you can, he's shown us this all year. And, he's an NBA Finals MVP again.
Back right.
Hi. Steve Futterman from CBS News. Congratulations on being an NBA champion.
Thank you.
You talked a bit before about the long NBA career, your college career, high school career. It's a long journey, and length does not necessarily mean you're going to have one of these happy endings. Can you talk about the satisfaction? Because there are many great players that you know probably don't get to this point. You have achieved this, and the thrill and the beauty of the satisfaction you have of being an NBA champion.
It's kind of crazy, you know. There's a lot of guys that has this same journey and they haven't been able to get to this point. And you know, I'm just so happy to be able to be a part of it and to say I'm an NBA champion. You know, I don't take it for granted at all. I know how hard it worked, how hard it's been, how hard it is to get here. I know how hard it takes, and it takes some luck also, and it takes some, you know, some purified professionals just to go out there and just keep going and working and trying to get it done. And I'm happy to be a part of that fraternity now to say I'm a champion.
And were there some times, I'm guessing you're a human like everyone else, can you talk about now that you're on the top, were there some times when you said to yourself, I wonder, should I keep the battle going?
No, I always want to keep working. I love this game. I love this job. I love my life. I just continue to grow, just continue to get better as a man, as a basketball player, as an individual.
Last three, we'll do Eric, Robert, and over here.
Eric Corrine, The Athletic. Kyle, two things. First, I noticed you weren't really in the fray too much in the locker room. What was sort of your celebration immediately after? And two, what are you going to do with all these balls you're collecting?
I don't drink, so, you know, I didn't want to, you know, I did a couple sprays, and I wanted to, you know, make sure that everybody, I was in there a little bit. And for this basketball, I'll make sure that, you know, we'll put that one in the practice gym or somewhere and have it done up to say the 2019 NBA champions. That one will be displayed somewhere in Toronto.
On your right, third row.
Hey, Max from PPS. First, congratulations.
Thank you.
You've been with the Raptors for a few years. It must be a great feeling today. What do you want to say to the city of Toronto and the fans there?
It's more the city of Toronto, the country of Canada. We did it. We brought it home, and we want everybody to celebrate safely.
Robert?
Robert Littal, BSO. When Kawhi was in here, he told a story about how he texted you shortly after the trade. He said he knew you were upset, but, you know, wanted to talk to you. What did that mean to you to hear from him directly about that at that time? And then just kind of a last question, how does it feel as a team and a country to break the Drake curse?
When he texted me, it was a quick text, and just to show the type of person he is, you know, willing to reach out, you know, understanding that the situation was a little bit sensitive, but he knew that, you know, he felt something could be done special with our group. And I don't know nothing about the Drake curse. That's my homie. That's my friend, so I don't know nothing about a curse. Thank you.
Thanks, Kyle. This concludes the session in here.
This year in this building. The one time they played in the regular season, they won again. Lowry again. Kyle Lowry. 3 for 3 to start. It's 8-0. Minority owner in that altercation, but he was fabulous that night in this building. Looney gets inside. Home team in these finals are an incredible 1-4. The last 4 road teams have won.